From time to time, Lord Shiva took many avatars to guide the path of the righteous, but very few people remember all of them. However, there are many Shiva avatars in different scriptures, but today we need to discuss the 19 avatars according to Shiva Purana. 1. Piplad Avatar. The Piplad Avatar was born to sage Dadichi and his wife Swarcha. According to legend, Dadichi sacrificed his life to provide his bones for making a powerful weapon to defeat the demons. His wife Swarcha was pregnant at that time, and after Dadichi's death, gave birth to a boy named Piplad under a peepal tree. Lord Shiva incarnated as Piplad to relieve his devotees of their suffering, especially those caused by planetary influences. Piplad's story revolves around how he resolved the hardships faced by devotees and relieved them from the afflictions caused by the planet Shani. 2. Nandi Avatar. Nandi, the divine bull, is one of the most well-known avatars of Shiva. According to the Puranas, Nandi was born to the sage Shalada. Sage Shalada underwent severe penance to have a child blessed by Lord Shiva. Pleased with his devotion, Shiva appeared and granted him a boon, resulting in the birth of Nandi. Nandi was extremely devoted to Lord Shiva and served as his loyal mount and gatekeeper. His stories often depict his immense strength and unwavering devotion, which allowed him to guard the gates of Mount Kailash and protect Shiva from any harm. 3. Virabhadra Avatar. Virabhadra was created from a lock of Shiva's hair in response to the death of his first wife, Sati. Sati immolated herself after her father, Daksha, insulted Shiva. In his rage, Shiva plucked a lock of his hair and dashed it to the ground, creating the fierce warrior Virabhadra. Virabhadra led Shiva's army to Daksha's yagna, where he wreaked havoc, ultimately beheading Daksha. The tale of Virabhadra symbolizes Shiva's destructive power when provoked, and his fierce protection of his devotees and loved ones. 4. Sharaba Avatar. The Sharaba Avatar is a part of the narrative that follows the Narasimha Avatar of Vishnu. After Vishnu, in the form of Narasimha, killed the demon Hiranyakashipu, he remained uncontrollably furious. To pacify Narasimha, Shiva assumed the form of Sharaba, a part lion and part bird creature. Sharaba engaged Narasimha in battle and eventually managed to calm him. This story highlights Shiva's role in maintaining cosmic balance by intervening when necessary to restore peace and order. 5. Ashwatthama. Impressed by Guru Dronacharya's intense penance and unwavering dedication to pleasing him, Lord Shiva decided to be born as his son. Thus, Ashwatthama came into existence, a formidable hero who played a crucial role in the Mahabharata. Born as the grandson of Bharadwaja, he was raised as a Brahmin, but was inherently drawn to the ways of the Kshatriya. Ashwatthama was distinguished by a divine gem, or mani, embedded in his forehead, granting him extraordinary powers. As a highly skilled warrior, he mastered the use of every weapon. According to popular belief, he was cursed by Lord Krishna to immortality and condemned to suffer until the end of time. 6. Bhairava Avatar. Bhairava, one of the most terrifying forms of Shiva, is often depicted as a fierce protector. According to legend, Brahma, the creator god, once grew arrogant and disrespectful toward Shiva. To humble him, Shiva manifested as Bhairava and decapitated one of Brahma's 5 heads. However, this act left him guilty of killing a Brahmin, a grave sin. To atone for this, he had to wander as a beggar for 12 years, carrying Brahma's head as a penance. The Bhairav, or Kal Bhairav Avatar, is the guardian of the 52 Shakti Pithas in India. He embodies the destruction of arrogance, deceit, lust, and negativity. Worshipping this fierce form of Shiva ensures victory over one's enemies and brings material success in life. 7. Durvasa Avatar. Lord Shiva chose to be born as the Lord Shiva Avatar of Durvasa to sage Atri and his wife, Anasuya. This avatar of Lord Shiva came on Earth to ensure proper discipline in the universe. He was known for his short temper and avatar of Shiva. Durvasa's stories are filled with instances where his curses led to significant events in Hindu mythology. Durvasa's tales illustrate the consequences of anger and the importance of self-control. 8. Grihapati Avatar. This avatar of Lord Shiva was born to his devoted admirer, Shuchismati. Known as Grihapati, he possessed a profound knowledge of all the Vedas, but was cursed with a short lifespan due to unfavorable planetary alignments. While on his journey to Kashi, Grihapati was confronted by Indra. However, Lord Shiva intervened and protected him, blessing him with the words, "Even Kalvajra will not be able to kill you." Grihapati was deeply grateful for this divine protection. The Shiva Linga that Grihapati worshipped became famous as the Agnishwar Linga. In recognition of his devotion and virtues, Lord Shiva appointed Grihapati as the Lord of all directions. 9. Lord Hanuman. During the churning of the ocean, Samudra Manthan, Lord Shiva was mesmerized by the presence of Lord Vishnu in his Mohini avatar. The energy released during this time was gathered by the Saptarishis, and with Lord Shiva's permission, they placed this energy in the womb of Anjani. Thus, the mighty Hanuman was born. Most people know this avatar very well. Hanuman is known as a devotee of Lord Rama. His story is well known through the epic Ramayana, where he plays a crucial role in helping Rama rescue Sita from the demon king Ravana. Hanuman's unwavering devotion, immense strength, and humility make him a beloved figure. His tales emphasize the power of devotion and selfless service. 10. Vrishabha Avatar. During the Samudra Manthan, Vishnu tricked the Asuras by creating an illusion of enchanting beauty. The Asuras, captivated by these illusions, forcibly took them to their abode in Padal Lok. Afterward, they returned to seize control of the nectar, which had been claimed by the gods. Vishnu went to Padal Lok to annihilate the Asuras, but got caught up in the Maya, fathering many immoral sons who wreaked havoc among the gods. To restore order, Lord Shiva took the form of an ox, Vrishabha, and killed all of Vishnu's unruly sons. When Vishnu came to fight the ox, he recognized it as an incarnation of Lord Shiva and ceased the battle, returning to his abode. 11. Yatinath Avatar. There was once a tribal man named Ahuk and his wife, both ardent devotees of Lord Shiva. One day, Lord Shiva visited them in the guise of Yatinath. Their small hut couldn't accommodate the disguised lord as a guest, so Ahuk decided to sleep outside. Tragically, he was killed by a wild animal during the night. Grief-stricken, his wife resolved to take her own life. However, Lord Shiva blessed her, promising that they would be reborn as Nala and Damayanti in their next life, and that he would ensure their reunion. 12. Krishna Darshan Avatar. Lord Shiva incarnated as Krishna Darshan to emphasize the importance of yagna and rituals in one's life. A prince named Nabhag, who had been denied his share of the kingdom by his brothers, was advised by his father to educate a sage on relinquishing all attachments to successfully perform a yajna. After completing the task, the pleased sage Angiras bestowed all his wealth upon Nabhag. However, Krishna Darshan, an avatar of Shiva, intervened. He enlightened Nabhag on the significance of higher spiritual attainment and salvation, ultimately blessing him. 13. Bhikshuvarya Avatar. This incarnation of Lord Shiva protected humans from various dangers. King Satyarth of Vidarbha, his wife, and their son are central to this story. King Satyarth faced such an attack, resulting in his death. His pregnant wife escaped and sought refuge in a forest, where she gave birth to a beautiful son. Thirsty, she carried him to a nearby lake, but a crocodile attacked and killed her. The child, left alone and hungry, was observed by Lord Shiva through his divine vision. Disguised as a beggar, Shiva approached a woman near the lake, revealed the child's royal identity, and instructed her on his upbringing. The woman promised to care for him diligently. Impressed by her dedication, Lord Shiva revealed his true form, praised her, and blessed the child. The boy grew up, defeated his enemies, and reclaimed his kingdom with Shiva's blessings. 14. Sureshwar Avatar. Lord Shiva and goddess Parvati appeared before Upamanyu, the son of sage Vyagrapad, disguised as Indra and Indrani. To test his devotion, they commanded Upamanyu to cease his penance and stop worshipping Shiva. Angered by this, Upamanyu refused, even when cursed by them. Pleased with his unwavering dedication and devotion, Shiva promised Upamanyu that he and Parvati would always remain near his hermitage. Shiva earned the name Sureshwar due to his appearance in the guise of Indra. 15. Kirateshwar Avatar. Lord Shiva descended as a hunter, or Kirat, while Arjuna was meditating to kill an asura named Mukha, who was disguised as a boar. Arjuna's meditation was disturbed by a noise, and upon seeing the boar, both he and the Kirat shot arrows at it simultaneously. This led to a dispute over who struck the boar first, resulting in a fight between Arjuna and the Kirat. Arjuna challenged the Kirat, unaware it was Shiva in disguise, to a duel. Impressed by Arjuna's bravery, Lord Shiva revealed his true identity and rewarded him with the Pashupata Astra. 16. Suntantarka Avatar. In this avatar, Lord Shiva approached goddess Parvati's father, King Himalaya, to ask for her hand in marriage. Disguised as a wandering dancer, he arrived at the king's court holding a damru and began to perform, captivating everyone present. When asked what reward he desired for his performance, Lord Shiva, in his Santantarka avatar, requested goddess Parvati's hand in marriage. Recognizing that it was Lord Shiva himself who had come to his kingdom, King Himalaya readily agreed to the proposal. 17. Brahmachari Avatar. Lord Shiva tested goddess Parvati's willpower to marry him. Disguised as a brahmachari, he appeared before her and inquired about the purpose of her penance. When she revealed her wish to marry Lord Shiva, the brahmachari began to speak ill of him, which infuriated goddess Parvati. Impressed by her unwavering devotion, Lord Shiva revealed his true form to her, much to her delight. 18. Yaksha Avatar. When the gods became egotistical after defeating the Asuras during Samudra Manthan, Lord Shiva disapproved of their pride, as it was not a trait befitting divine beings. In response, an avatar of Lord Shiva presented them with a piece of grass and asked them to cut it. Through this divine grass, Lord Shiva aimed to destroy their false pride. None of the gods could cut the grass, leading to the dissolution of their arrogance. This avatar of Lord Shiva came to be known as Yaksheshwar. 19. Avadhut Avatar. The Avadhut Avatar was an incarnation of Lord Shiva to crush the arrogance of Lord Indra. As the ruler of the gods, Indra developed a sense of pride. One day, while Indra and other gods were passing through the Kailash mountain, Lord Shiva decided to test him. Transforming into a sage, Lord Shiva blocked their path. Indra asked the sage to step aside, but the sage, who was actually Shiva, remained unmoved. This angered Indra, who then attempted to use his thunderbolt, only to find his hand stuck. This humbled Indra, and upon his request, Lord Shiva revealed his true identity. These were the 19 avatars of Shiva according to Shiv Purana. If you know more avatars of Shiva according to other scripture, don't forget to share in the comments, and if you want to know what Duryodhana said while dying, check the left video. And even still, if you haven't subscribed, you can do so by clicking the right circle.